Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we arrived onto Chanka, we Varen, and of course, we spotted the apparent leader of the Urdnot clan, and that looks a hell of a lot like Wrex. Let me up there. I need to greet him. Hello.
Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Urdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time.
Shepard.
Good enough? Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard! My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Buddy! It is him! It's not just his identical twin! Oh my god. It has been a long time.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
You made the rise of Urdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Urdnot.
You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous.
Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not. Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
I got blown up.
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. The benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah, humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
Oh, this would make Naomi feel so nostalgic. She'd probably, a slight twinge in her eye. You've got a strong new ship. We have an inferior ship. It's riddled with Cerberus shit. Oh, I'm having a moment. Yeah, what have you been doing, buddy?
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole.
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last.
Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
Oof, I mean... Here's the thing, everything that made you strong got you to this point. And this point ain't great. Maybe you'll need some new ideas. Some new ways of doing stuff, like Wrex is proposing. Why bother with weak clans? Because if the weak clans die, there will be even less Krogans, and there are already way too few of them. That's why they bother with the weak clans. Yeah, I guess you're sharing your females. How do the females feel about that?
What do the women of Clan Urdnot think about this plan?
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Urdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Urdnot.
Oh, that's clever. That's clever. Oh, I hate these people, but if I kill them, then all of our females will die, and I don't want that. Ooh. I love Wrex. I love her, because you look at him and you think, oh, big, dumb, reptile man, this, that, and the other. And he's like, no, I'm really playing, 3D chess at all times with everyone. He's thinking about all the angles. He's thinking about all the plays. I love Wrex. I love him so much. Oh.
Your women have their own clan structure?
Nothing is more valuable than a fertile female. We know it. They know it. They isolate themselves for their own protection. We work together to set up breeding alliances. I can hardly do anything without clan leader Yuta's approval.
Hey, good for clan leader Yuta. Yeah, and how are you keeping control?
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
It does seem reasonable. It seems very reasonable. However, paying fines isn't exactly... I wouldn't identify that as a known Krogan solution.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
Hey, he's doing it. He's doing it. And how is everything going?
This sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared. Worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Yeah, you have opposition, he's right here.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Uvenk are chained Varen, always fighting, guarding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
Sounds like you're counting on a lot of bloodshed even after you unite.
It will be slow, but I won't change what we are. Krogan are judged by the strength of our enemies. Our worst insult is to say someone's not worth killing.
Do I want to ask this? Do I want to ask this? Because here's... Again, why bother with the weak clans? Because if the weak clans die, then the Krogan, who are already, in a rather precarious position, are gonna be even more precarious. Like, that's why you bother with the weak clans. Also, to be very blunt, if a weak clan has survived for so long, they've got to have something going for them. If a weak clan has reached the point where it's still here after all this time, like, clearly they've got access to, like, good guns or some shit, or they're all really smart. Like, attackers are coming, we're all gonna hide, and the attackers come like, where are they? Where did they go? We'll piss off for a bit, like... The fact that there are weak clans still about shows that they must have some kind of strength. And that's why you would bother with them. Then again, I guess the old way of Krogan thinking, the traditional way of Krogan thinking is like, oh, they're weak, we must crush them. Maybe this is Naomi trying to back Wrex up, like, oh, why do you deal with weak clans like this guy? Oh yeah, tell me your logical and reasonable explanation. Yes, I agree, that is very smart thinking. Like, maybe this is what Naomi's trying to do.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
Okay, that was not the suggested dialogue. I swear down. Why bother with weak clans and why maintain individuality among the clans? Like, those are two very different things. Those are two very, very different things. But it is also a good question. Why not just, you know, conglomerate everyone into one massive clan? Because, you know, the different stories, the different battle songs, that individuality, that diversity makes us great. It's a good answer.
Urdnot is the leading clan. Doesn't that make your culture primary?
For now. But every clan has its unique assets. The best tacticians are Urdnot. Chorgal has the longest breeding line. Gatatog holds the oldest settlement. Others have their own strengths. We keep going how we are. The clans will end up as craters under nuclear haze. Even Urdnot. We need to rethink. Restart.
That you do. That you do, and it looks like Wrex is putting the Krogan on that path. Oh, good job, buddy. Good job. Yeah, I've got business here, though.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
Yeah, Grunt. I think that Grunt is going through Krogan puberty, but, like, could you just, like, cast your gaze over him, please?
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okir's a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
Oh, when that asshole in the back was, oh, you're nothing, you're the product of a syringe, I swear to God I wanted to reach into the screen and just punch him the fuck out. How dare... Grunt, like, in my mind, I'm like, Grunt is our baby. Grunt is our baby. He is our son. From Naomi's perspective, what is Grunt? What is Grunt to Naomi? Because here's the thing, he is so new. He is so new. Like, he was born last week. Yeah, he's big and speaks like a grown man. A homicidal grown man. But, like, he's so new. He's so new. And we were the one who kind of birthed him. We were the one who woke him up. And he comes to us. He comes to Naomi with these... Like, when he was like, oh, I realised I hate the Taurians. I thought you'd be proud. It had the same energy of like, oh, I drew something. Will you put it up on the fridge, mommy? Like, it had that same energy. I don't know if Naomi would go so far as to be like, oh yeah, this is my adopted Krogan son. This is my adopted Krogan son. And I love him. I'm taking him to his ball game. Excuse me. Like, I don't think she feels that strongly, but... I do think she'd be like, well, he's my responsibility. He is my responsibility because I kind of birthed him. I woke him up from the tank. He comes to me with his problems. I don't know what Krogan motherhood looks like, but he's coming to tell me he's got new hatreds. I think that's probably what a Krogan baby would do with the man. Like, Mama, I hate these people now. Good job, son. Go find other people to hate. Like, that might be a part of Krogan motherhood. Naomi doesn't know. I think it's the idea of, like, I feel responsible for this thing, and I need to guide him on a nice, safe path where he commits as little murder as possible. Come along, Grunt. Don't hate the Taurians. I'll put your picture on the fridge. Yeah, Grunt's done nothing. Grunt's just existed. And people are treating him like shit, and I do think that Naomi, not from like how dare you slag off my son type of rage, but you know, like how dare you slag him off? How dare you? He's not done anything to you. Why are you being such an asshole? Why are you being such a dick? This seems like, oh, get to the point. Come on, hurry this up. I don't want to go with this because it's probably going to be hostile. And Naomi doesn't really have any reason to be hostile, at least not with Wrex. With the guy in the back, yeah, but this is being directed towards Wrex. Naomi has no reason to be hostile to him. I guess maybe Naomi's thinking like, okay, yeah, Wrex is being polite to Grunt, but other people are being rude. Other people are being assholes. So like, can we get to the point so I can shield him from other people and their toxic behavior?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Ah, puberty ritual. Common among species with hormone-driven reproductive urges.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Wrex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
I swear to God. I swear, if I do not get the opportunity to beat this man up, he is a Krogan. He's my adopted son. He's more than a clone. He's Grunt, and he's lovely. We put his artwork on the fridge. His artwork is of him murdering Turians. We don't care, though. I'm having a moment here. What's involved?
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
Also, there was something else I wanted to mention, but I got a bit distracted. It's really interesting seeing Grunt, a young Krogan. I was going to call him a Turian then, pardon me. But yeah, it's really interesting seeing a young Krogan with old Krogan. Because I'm looking at the crest that's on Grunt's head. I presume that as he ages, you know, it will get a bit more like, you know, Wrex's and everyone else's. Because I've never seen a Krogan with a crest like Grunt. So I presume that over time they will kind of harden into more like plates, and they might darken, or they could stay a kind of silvery grey colour. I'm not entirely sure. I like that. I like that as a marker of age, that Krogan, when they're younger, they have more segmented crest plate doodads. Don't know what those are called. I guess maybe where Naomi is coming from here, you'll allow a clone. It's the idea, like, this is clearly causing a stir. And, you know, she doesn't necessarily want Grunt to face any pushback from this. Like, you're allowing this. This isn't going to be an issue for him.
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
Yeah, I think that's where Naomi was coming from with that. Like, he won't be killed for this, Willie. I'm not gonna have him join you, and then he gets mucked 2 weeks later.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okir didn't tell you that in the tank, did he, boy?
Yeah, it's up to Grunt if he wants to do it or not.
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the 2nd level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path. You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew, hmm?
And she'll keep doing it. She'll keep doing it. And yeah, also, whilst I'm here, whilst I've got your ear, we're looking for a Solarian.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
Okay. Okay, good stuff. There was an option here. I'm pretty sure it was like, oh, why can't you come with me? Which is pretty obvious. He's the leader here. If he goes, then it's all gonna go to hell in a handbasket. Yeah, we'll talk later.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Pharaohs and Ilos.
Ah, those were also shitholes, but in very different ways. Okay, now... Here's my thought. We still haven't explored down this area. There was also that... You know what, very quickly, whilst I'm thinking on it... Also, do you have...
Chad, my son, the Blake tackled the Baron. He was good, fast, strong.
Well, of course he was. Any son of yours must be.
Then they went back to the female camp. It was so fast. I didn't get to talk with him.
Oh, he just wants to bond with his kid. It's one thing to father a child. Anyone can do that. Anyone can do that, but he doesn't want to father a child.
Reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
I've already done that. I'm just trying to see what that recruiter was for. Are you gonna say anything?
Solarians, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart. Needed us to fight the rat guy, though, didn't they? Couldn't take us in a fair fight. Had to use diseases. That's a gutless way to win.
Okay. Anyone can father a child. Anyone can mother a child. It takes an entirely different set of skills to be a mum or a dad. And he wants to be a dad. And
If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits Krogan.
Okay. I don't know why you're here, but whatever. Okay. Pardon me, let me back in. I had to know. I had to check.
I wonder what those Turians and Solarians look like up close. Nobody around here can walk around. It'd be fun to kill some of those Frenchies. Good fight's a good fight. Doesn't matter who it's against.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Still want to tear off some Turian scales, though.
Someday.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Pardon me. No, I'm surprised that Edie's not chiming in again. Hello? I saw that. There was a pie jack. There was a pie jack. Yeah, before I go and do either of their quests, I want to completely explore the camp. Because there was mention of a discount. There was mention of a discount. And I want a discount.
Put down some real money, human.
Okay. No, thank you. Okay, so we can just bet on Varen fights, aye? Okay.
Watch it, human.
But they seem like such... Oh, well, that one's got spirit. That one's got spirit, but, like, they just seem like doggos here. That one's lovely. That one lets us pet him. I don't want to make them fight.
Eyes straight ahead.
They were.
Don't touch anything.
Oh, but can I talk to people?
Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
I don't know what that is. I'll probably look for one, but would you like to tell me who you are?
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
What? You think we kidnap Quarians and make them do the hard work? Not anymore, we don't.
I like that. What? You think we kidnap Quarians? We don't do that anymore. Beautiful.
Any idea where I could find a combustion manifold?
Yeah, I can make one. Give me 3 days and a barrel of ring coal. The one they lost is probably still out in the field. It's too much to expect them to collect it and bring the damn thing back.
I'll look for it.
I'm going out in the field. If I see a combustion manifold, I'll bring it back with me.
If you did, it would save me a lot of work. Maybe bring back my sunny disposition.
Okay.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Aight. And what is... Oh, hello. What is... Okay, that's just a database, aight. Oof.
Krogans hit by genophage, nuclear assaults, civil wars. Still survive.
Yeah, no thanks to you. Or anyone else.
Impressive to see life adapt, continue despite circumstances. Inspiring.
That it is. That it is. We can punch the pie jack. Why would you want to punch them? Why would you want to... What has the pie jack done? What has the pie jack done? Why would I do this? I want to do it, but I also don't want to do it. That's animal cruelty. Why would Naomi do this?
Should you be in here?
I'm not gonna lie. Off camera, I may go and do that just to see what happens. Why? Why would you punch it? It's just a little monkey creature. I'm confused.
Who are you?
I am Fortak, Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Urdnot, and I don't have time to answer your inane questions.
I won't bother you for long.
I won't take up much of your valuable time.
My work is very important, human.
Of course it is. I'm just curious. I'd heard a lot about the genius of Krogan science.
Oh, finally someone understands. I swear I am among brainless pyjacks here, toiling among savages. I am the Lord High Researcher.
That really is an impressive title. It doesn't sound Krogan, though.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
That just kind of seems like the Krogan way. You want the title, you have to kill someone for it.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you'd call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
Solarians created genophage, I've heard. Still trust them with medicines and agriculture?
Yeah, what else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
One, Mordin being like, oh, they did this, I've heard. Mordin is a terrible liar. Two, What can they do? Make us more infertile? I mean, they sort of did recently. They renewed the genophage, so they kind of did make you more infertile.
Sounds like the new clan leader has some very different ideas on how to lead the Krogan.
If you want to know more, talk to him directly. He's my leader. I'll not say anything else about him.
Okay, fair dues.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
Oh, hello. I want. God, this is expensive. Is there no? That's really expensive. I would assume that this would be the guy with the discount. Do we have to punch the pie jack to get a discount? Naomi was walking along, looking at stuff. Like, oh, this is interesting. Oh no, she slipped. Did we get anything? No! We just punched a pie jack for no fucking reason. I leave in shame. Naomi slipped. You all saw it. You all saw it. She slipped on the rubble and her arm went out. And she punched the pie jack.
If they didn't hit every crater.
And on that,
Give me a reason.
I just punched a pie jack. That's your reason. The guilt. The guilt. On that, I'm gonna bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, will we punch more pie jacks? Maybe if Naomi slips again. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.